All right, man. It's Friday night. It's time for another Skull Bro show. How you doing, man?
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's been a long day for both of us, I know, but we'll have some laughs. Like you said, we got some great news for the week to go through, and then we've got a great movie, Saving Silverman. We're having a good time tonight. We'll pick back.
Any more people on fire? Did you find any more people catching on fire?
I don't think we have a firebug this week, but we do have a Where Are They Now? Do you remember those guys that were putting on the fucking bear costumes so that they could rob the cars and ruin the cars for the insurance scams?
No.
Okay, well, this was. I'm actually surprised it took this long. Normally, when we have a Where Are They Now, it's within a few months of them getting. Sometimes a couple months of them getting arrested. It's literally like fucking forever, bro. Like I want to say close to a year. We saw this. I believe it was Cali or Oregon or something. We'll see when it comes up. But there was these guys. They got together and they were wearing fucking bear costumes, and they had these like actual claw. And what they did was they would act like a bear in the driveway and make sure that they could get seen by the home security system in the shadows, right? And they would like walk up like a bear on the car, and they'd fuck it all up, and they'd smash the window out and get inside and rip up all the interior and shit like that. And it was all an insurance scam. It was crazy. Well, they got fucking they went to court and they got sentenced. So
the guys who tried to act like real bears.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I do remember. Yeah, for an insurance scam, they try to act like bears destroyed their cars, and it's like, yeah, it's a costume.
Yeah, like the insurance companies were going to be like, okay, that's weird. All of these cars are luxury cars, right? Like they're all like fucking.
Why is that beer standing up? And why is that beer drinking a Pepsi standing up?
Right. No doubt, man. Yeah, and looking through. Yeah, so we've got that tonight, and we do have a lot of trash, though. I will say that. Like from week to week, we have a good mixture of like trash and fucking idiots and stuff like that. We actually have a pretty decent amount of straight up human garbage tonight to look at. So it'll be a good time. What's up, Mickey? What's up?
What's up, Greg? Yes, imagine dressing up as a fucking bear and thinking you're going to pull that off. Like, they're not going to know that's not a real bear. You know?
They're going to get
how good your costume is. I don't care how good your costume is. People are going to see you're not moving like a bear. You're not a real bear.
Well, right, and with like an expert or anything like this in like diagnostic criminal stuff, I imagine if people are looking at the interior of a car and it being like all slashed up, they're gonna be like, "That's weird." You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look like it was made by like actual. These look like razor blade cuts, right? Yeah. They had the fake nails, and they're basically just like knives and shit.
Yeah, how are they chewing it, right? What are they like? What are they using as the jaws to do shit stuff? Like,
yeah. So we'll pull that up, but we do have an amazing amount of trash tonight for sure. I couldn't believe Well, actually, I take that back. I can totally believe it after the couple of years that we've been on here. My first videos, actually, speaking of like years ago with shows and stuff, my very first videos just turned 4 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was pulling up. It shows you like that snapshot or whatever when you sign in, and and it showed me like my very, very first videos are like 4 years old. Time flies, man.
Yeah, I started my channel, I think, in 2001, I believe. I'm not sure. Yeah, 2001 I started it. Around there.
So like when you started doing like Durkee and all the other channels and stuff like that?
No, I started doing the Durkee in 2018.
Oh, okay.
And I did this in 2021. I had the Durkee channel for 2 years before I did the Mob Rat channel. What's up, Raditha? Before this channel.
Gotcha.
What's up, Mike? Steve, what's up? Damien, what's going on? Yeah, time does fly. I had this channel like 5 years now. Well, that's my other channel. My other channel where I got 9,000 subs, but on this channel I got like 2,000 subs or 1,000. Yeah, something like that. I got so many fucking channels out there. It's unreal. Because when you got all these clowns and these weirdos striking your channels, like all these rat loving motherfucking weirdos, they all team up with each other to flag your channels. And when you stand on shit, mostly fucking gonna have all the clowns and weirdos fucking hate you.
I'm sure, yeah. And fucking YouTube's not helping, bro, with all their weird rules and regulations and constantly shifting bullshit, man. I fucking hate YouTube anymore, man. They won't monetize this channel, and it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's fucking
copyrighted music, probably. That's their big thing is copyrights. Those clowns, like you can't play someone's song for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean. Fuck, dude. I mean, I have a lot of that shit like straight up hidden. I mean, I guess if I really hard.
No, it doesn't matter if it's hidden or not. If they can see it, if you got it on private, they can still see it. You know, if you to monetize this, you would have to wipe all the any music or change the music. I don't know how you do it, but you'd have to do like
that.
Crazy
fuck that shit.
Yeah, that'd take you forever, man.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, I've got a couple up there that would stick that I have absolutely no problems with copyright, you know, but I've got a couple on there that I wouldn't want to take off. That would fucking piss me off.
Yeah, it means ads. William Wally Laquantrain.
Yeah, well, it means ads. It means when people come in here and watch the show, you get a couple pennies here and there, you know.
No, for the ads.
Like a hype button, right? We don't have a hype button. You were pointing that out.
No, only monetized Finooks have that. They don't give it's bullshit.
Bullshit, man. People that channel want to know when we do a show. That's why they sub to the fucking channel. They want to be able to hype it. That's why they fucking it's infuriating.
Yeah, YouTube don't care. They're a bunch of scumbags.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I put up a fucking cash app. I just let it sit there. You know what I mean? But I'm not complaining. I'm not pulling a pig. I'm just like, it's not like we don't make money on this thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what this is about. And then to have YouTube fucking shit on us like that and be like, oh, we don't like that. We're not going to let you run ads or give you fucking, you know, help with your people. It's fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's brutal. Fucking brutal. They're such quaint. They let these people dox people and do all that fucked up shit. They let people buy subscribers, right?
Yeah, and they're monetized. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, well, eventually they'll lose their channel. Like Cappy Lou. Someone put up a post the other day. It was hilarious. It was like Captain Lou did like a stream with some like fake Tom Cruise guy, and 2 hours later, it was like 72 views with 6 likes with 100,000 subscribers. Like, no, you're buying you're buying them. They might have bought some views now to make it look good, but that's all bought shit. Eventually, it catches up. It catches up with you eventually. Because what people do is they buy the subs and then they'll go and do what Paps did, is buy the plaque off eBay, right? You buy a plaque off eBay and you show everybody, look, YouTube gave me a plaque and look at all my fake subs. But numbers don't lie, right?
Yeah, that's weak.
If you got 80,000 subs and you got 72 views 2 hours after your stream, those are all bought. Those are fake. Everybody knows that. A retard knows that. Right, a fucking Helen Keller after getting hit by a locomotive knows that.
Yeah, we talked about that before, right? Numbers shake or they don't, bro. And then you go into the comments and they're all like, "Super happy fun time, China, yay!" They're all fucking bought garbage.
They don't even have them. There was, I think the post said 6 or 7 comments and 72 views after 2 hours.
They're not buying comments, right? I got
you. No, I guess you could buy comments too.
Yeah, you
right?
can. That's what I was referring to. Since you were talking about, you know, subs and likes, I was just throwing that in there because I've seen the fake comments before, and they're all cockamamie weird shit. Most of them don't even have anything to do with the subject of the video.
Yes, and it all comes with ego. People that do that have egos. Because they don't want to show everybody how they dropped the ball and totally failed, right? So
yeah, what a thing to do, right? For sure, man. For sure. What a thing to do.
That. I would never fluff up my channels like that.
No. Go organically or don't.
You look like an idiot. And then what? You got to buy fucking views. You got to buy comments. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
And so people do, and it's so easy to find out those channels do that. Like I said, some channel, Doomed Amari or whatever the name is, posted the screenshot, right? Like I'm saying, you got 100,000, 80,000, whatever this lady's got, and you had 72 views in 2 hours. That's fake. That's all fucking fugazi.
Yeah.
And everybody knows it. But like, make pretend. That's like if I came in here and said, "Hey, Rat Trap, make pretend I got hair," and everybody in here just wanted to make pretend I had a full head of hair just to keep me happy. That's what it is. It's like we did the whole stream and all you guys have complimenting my hair that I don't have, right? And I'm just making pretend I have hair. That's what it is. It's totally.
It's just as ridiculous either way you look at it, right? Like it's the same thing as if I just left our subs alone and all of a sudden one of our videos had like 10,000 views and fucking 8,000 likes, but there was no comments and subs. It's just weird. It's like, how do you have 1,000 subs for 2 years and all of a sudden 10,000 people showed up to just this one? Yeah, that'd be weird, bro. It's all gay.
Yeah, it's anti-Semitic. Great, as a funny bastard. Well, it's so obvious. It's just what Paps did. The same thing. It's funny though. Too funny.
Yeah, Paps is a loser.
Oh, they're fucking just snakes. Imagine being dumb enough to buy a bunch of subscribers like that, and you only got fucking literally like 20 people, and you're like, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Hell no. Like, fuck that.
Well, Red's show. I saw you in Red's show earlier. Red's show warmed my heart.
I gotta go back and watch. I only seen a little because I was on the road. I just shared it real quick and stuff like that. But Red gets more interactions, right, and stuff. Angela's channel, all these channels get more interaction than someone with 100,000 subscribers. That's pathetic.
Yeah. It just warmed my heart to have not seen fucking Piggy in so long, and then to see him in a snapshot being the same miserable little fugazi poser cocksucker that he is. It was hilarious, bro.
Yeah, what was he crying about? Well, once again,
the same thing as always.
Crying up, shaming your chat because they don't donate to you. That's like a sure way that they'll never donate to you, right? The last thing you want to do is shame the people who've helped you. And people are making you money by just coming into your stream and typing they're making you money. Mm-hmm. It might be 2 cents or 3 cents, but hey, they're making you money. Why run them people off and sit there and cry about money?
It's the same. It was the same shit as always. That's what made me laugh. It was he literally was saying the same fucking things that I saw him saying the last time, and that was months ago. It's so funny, dude. And the best part of the whole thing was when he started doing his little, I'm entertainment spiel, I'm Netflix. He starts doing his I'm Netflix spiel and I'm super entertaining, but he's doing this in a show that's about nothing, with no content, bitching about money and being mad at people for not sending him money for the entertainment he was providing. I'm like, bro, do you hear yourself? This is literally retarded. What?
Well, that's why I call his people pay piggies. That's why I call him Piggy, not because of his looks, because his chat are pay piggies, and they're content of being pay piggies and being insulted. If I didn't have a channel, I would when I do watch channels, if I'm watching a channel and they're like, why don't you people donate, blah, 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 I'm gone. I ain't watching. Yeah. You ain't gonna shame me and shame everybody, and I'm not watching that. Most normal people will. The only people that will stick around, like I said, people have no social lives, and this is their social life to talk in a chat at night. So they're willing to be humiliated and then made fun of.
Oh, humiliated, bro. He's fucking literally going through the list of the people in his chat. He's like, I know you all have jobs.
Really? I didn't hear that.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, I know you all have jobs. You're all regular working people. And
see, the ignorance is bliss.
He's literally telling me, like, why do I have to sit here losing my mind when I'm not getting any money and all of you have fucking jobs and work? And like,
well, they are making him money by sitting in that chat. He's got his thing monetized and his videos on, his ads on. They're making you money. All you're going to do is lose people, and people are going to make fun of you and laugh at that. It's very disrespectful to do, right? You never shame people for not that. That's just disgusting, and it's a terrible business. It's like having a business. Someone walks in, you're not going to buy that hat. Oh, I bought one shirt. Well, you're going to buy that hat too, right? Like, that's not how it works. He's a very low IQ fucking guy. What a dummy.
Yeah, very. He's so dumb. It's like scary, sad dumb.
Yeah, it is. It's like,
dude, scary idiocracy, sad dumb.
Shaming your chat has not worked for you in all this time. It just ran people off. Why would you still be doing that? That's stupid. Still e-bagging out there. I got no respect for e-baggers. It's like, dude, get a fucking job. Go get a fucking job. And then the little money that you make off the computer, be happy with it. With me, I have a job. I have 2 jobs. And the little bit of money I do make off of here, I buy my dog his dog food and treats and give my mother a few bingo bucks, right? Like, it's
Yeah,
Stop
what I
shaming
said to you
people.
last week. Remember I said, bro, we're regular people. We're the best kind, right? I just said that to you last week. I said, man, we're the best kind of people. We're regular people, bro. That's the best kind of people, man. Best kind of people, regular people, man.
Yeah, I would not sit in no chat especially somebody who I've donated to before and now they're complaining. So I'm not giving them more money.
Come on, MRE, you have a job. What the fuck, bro? How am I going to be sitting over here poor when you're working? You're supposed to be fucking giving me your money too, so I don't have to work. Thought we were friends, dude.
People want to make a few bucks off YouTube. Don't shame your chat, and you don't have to keep repeating every 10 minutes. Hey, there's a chat button. There's a donating button there. There's a donating. They know. They can see it. Leave people
alone. Pinned to the top. That's what I was just saying earlier. It's like I don't even mention that motherfucker.
And when you type, there's a big $sign when you type, so everybody knows that you have a super chat on, right? Like you don't.
I got you.
You're just insulting people. And like I said, those people are low IQ miscreants anyways. They were there through the whole doxing and fucking with dead people's families, bullying old ladies, the whole nine.
Fucking Mr. FBI on speed dial, bro. That's what I used to call him FBI. So did Red. I put that shit in that the Pay Piggy song I did a million years ago. Yeah.
Hey Pigs. I don't know if I remember it. Oh no.
Hey Piggy.
Oh yeah, hey Piggy. That was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know how stupid people can be that's a sure way to lose. You know how many people you probably lost over the years by shaming people, especially people who've donated money to you in the past. You don't shame them. It's like, hey, wait a minute. You haven't donated to me in 2 weeks. Why aren't you donating?
He had his excuse for that. He said he left those people. No one's left him. He said that in that show. He's like, no, nobody's left me. I've left everybody else behind because I didn't agree with what they were doing. Nobody leaves me. I leave them. I'm like, oh, okay.
He's Trump. Like a princess. He thinks he's a little princess. He can't keep.
Sounds like Trump.
Him and the Rat Squad, him and Pole Smoke, the Common Simp, those guys all turned on each other. All those people have stuck each other in the back. Now, our friends are still friends for 4 years on here. Other people I fly with on here and hang out with.
Yeah.
I'm still friends.
He played a little video of Common Simp on there when he was on your show. Straight up Stan.
Oh, he was one of my biggest stands.
I know, but that's why he was on the show. They were proving it.
Call me a god, the whole nine. And then and it's a cult of personality, right? He joined Piggy, stuck up for Jimmy Calandra to attack me. And I beat him up in a debate, and he went full Stan stalker after that.
I remember.
And he's a little cunt.
Oh, whatever, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Okay, dude.
You better hope God never gives me the grace of running into him somewhere, boy. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. No, I remember that. I remember all of that shit, bro. But that's why he put it up, because I guess fucking Common Simp was like, I've never been against informers. Find me one video where I've been against informers. They were like, okay, how about this one where you were on fucking talking with MRE and talking shit about Sammy the Bi and fucking gay A-Light.
Like, there's videos I deleted where I had him on deleted years ago where he was like, me and him would bash the rats. Call them scumbags. How do you do that? You know?
Yeah.
Just like Carlos. He joined We Push Back. He hated stool pigeons.
Oh, yeah.
Even to this day, he says, I wouldn't even go on stream with them as he sits on stream with
well said.
That's amazing. These people stand for nothing.
But it's okay he ratted because he told the truth. He was up.
Yes. He's the only good one. These people stand for nothing. They're all whores. They are male. They're all whores. I mean, whores. They whore themselves out, man or woman. Right? They just whore themselves out. And the person that was fucking with their family last week or whatever, their friend, it's just a big fuckboy show. That's why I don't run with no one like that. I can't do it. That's why they're fucking stupid. That's why I'm glad those like the very few gimps that did turn their back a long time ago, so I knew who they were. So I couldn't help their channels anymore. What's up, Renee? What's up?
What's up, dude? I haven't seen you in a minute, Renee. What's going on?
How's the kids, man? Now he's pimped out by the rats. Yes, he is.
Carlos will do anything for a wrench. He was the biggest wrencher in the world. When I the very, and I do mean this very first time that I popped into Angel's chat, right? She had just started her chat for the backbone of MRE. I went in there, and it was when I was trying to tell MRE. It was either the fucking A-Light song I did, John Albanian, or it was the Sammy the Bomb. I think it was John Albanian. I texted in there. I was like, yo, asking for songs and shit, and I did this song here. I want to be able to give you guys a link or whatever. Click my page. Carlos started attacking me, telling me that he's not going to have any spam in his chat, and he takes his job seriously and all this shit. He kept timing me out. Bro, he timed me out like 4 times, and all I was trying to do was talk to you. It's like, you fucking motherfucker. I didn't even know who he was. He apologized to me later when he was kissing my ass, telling me when I was still showing my skull. He always used to say I've got he called it an avatar because he's an ignorant fuck. But he used to always say he's got the best avatar on YouTube. I love RatTrapCity. I love him.
He's a fucking clown. He hangs out with rapists. Jump out, Jamie.
Yeah,
a fucking clown. These people are fucking weirdos on here, man. But for every weirdo, I did meet some good people on here and some good friends, but some weird motherfuckers. I'll tell you that. Weird motherfuckers. I'm taking care of my health. Good. God bless you and the kids, man. This is Autism Month, Autism Awareness Month. Coming up in May. Or is it April? I forget. One of them. No, it's in April, Autism Awareness Month. We haven't done the autism walk in years since my sister passed away. We used to always, I used to volunteer. We used to do the walk for autism. We had like a whole team and shit.
Yeah.
We used to do it every year. We did it 1 year after my sister died, but I didn't go this year.
Check this out. This is a very, very quick video, but it's funny. This girl's working at a car wash. She's spraying this car down with a hose while this car is going through the car wash. They roll their window down and they toss a drink on this poor, hardworking girl.
What assholes, dude. Why do that shit?
So, man? But this is a woman with a high-pressure water hose in her hand. Does that seem like a smart idea to you?
No.
Watch.
Those hoses fucking hurt.
You see that? Watch this again. Watch. Toss the drink right in her face. Ooh, look at that. Right in her fucking face.
Assholes. Who does that?
This. Now watch her. Watch her.
Good. That hurts. That shit ain't no joke. You get sprayed in the face with them things?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Who does that?
Yeah, someone's washing your car. You throw a drink on them?
Right in her face.
On some lady that's doing her job? Fucking good. I'm glad she sprayed those fucks.
Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah. Probably some ignorant fucking woman-hating desert person.
Fucking assholes, man.
Unbelievable, man. It's called bringing a butter knife to a gunfight, which I think is funny.
Well, see that sprayer she's got? That shit ain't no joke. That hurts, dude. I worked at car washes before.
Yeah.
That shit will sting your ass. You get hit in the face.
That's why I said high pressure. Yeah, high pressure water hose. Yep.
Yeah, that shit fucking knocks off stains and bird shit off cars. Never mind what it will do to your face. Oh, forget it. Forget it. Look at that. Ooh. But who would do that?
I don't. Straight up human garbage, right? I mean, I don't know how else we can describe it. You got to be a rotten motherfucker with no respect for nothing and nobody to do so. That's a hardworking girl right there. She works at a car wash, dude. You're gonna fucking throw a drink in her face? Fuck.
Yeah, and she didn't do nothing to them because she's at the end of the car wash spraying people off. So it's not like she was up in the beginning of the car wash and did something to them. Even then, what the fuck would you throw water at her?
Hopefully it wasn't piss.
Ain't it?
What
ignorant bastards. Yeah, that's just ignorant shit. Yeah, a power washer, that ripped their skin off, dude.
Yeah. This guy just tells a funny joke that's pretty clean and family friendly, and I thought maybe everybody would like to laugh at it the way I did. I was stoned when I saw this. It made me laugh. I'm stoned now, so if you're stoned, it's probably going to make you laugh.
These 3 rats are sitting around talking about how tough they are. The one rat goes, you know how tough I am? The other 2 rats go, no, how tough are you? He goes, I'm so tough. You know that poison they put out for us? He goes, I chopped that up with a razor blade. I snorted right up. I go, wow, that's pretty tough. And the other rat goes, yeah, well, I'm tough too, you know. And they go, well, how tough are you? He goes, you know those traps they set for us? He goes, I undo the latch and I work out with them. Put on some Rocky music. That's pretty tough. The third rat does a shot of whiskey, starts heading for the hole, and they go, "Hey, where are you going?" He goes, "I'm gonna go upstairs and fuck the cat."
What the fuck? Fucking weirdo. It was a father time.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Honey V, what's up, Honey V?
That shit's funny though. That shit's fucking hilarious to me. That was a pretty simple dad style joke, but it hit.
I
right?
like the working out with the rat trap thing he said, right?
That's funny too. Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, you know that poison they put out? I chopped that shit up. I snorted right up my nose.
I remember on my YouTube channel about like 8 years ago, I found these rats living under my concrete, right? So I went outside with all this gas, and I lit them on fire, and they were running out all on fire and shit. I had it on my channel, and I got struck for animal abuse.
Oh yeah, you should have done it at night. That would have been cool.
It was. At night.
Perfect. I would have waited till nighttime too.
Because the ground was cracking up, right? And the part of this yard, it was all cracking up. The cement and asphalt was coming apart. So there was dirt and that. So I poured all the gasoline in it, right? And I lit it, and all these rats started coming out on fire and shit like that. Man, I wish I had that video still. I had like a bunch of people striking my channel, like that's animal abuse. I'm like, there are a bunch of rats that are trying to bite my animals. Like, fuck that, I'm burning them. In a heartbeat.
Grape said the guy looked like Colonel Sanders if he left KFC and became a biker, or like a hippie stoner, or a hippie stoner.
Hippie KFC Colonel Sanders.
But he did have a Colonel Sanders vibe. I'm going to give you 10 points and a burrito for that one. Check this out. There's nothing to this other than to see what happens when you lose control of your boat.
Bass boat too.
Nobody's sitting down. Nobody's strapped down. There's no seatbelts. They're all fucking drunk.
We're having fun on Daddy's boat. Having fun on Daddy's boat.
Wait till you see this.
Yeah.
Watch the driver.
Fuck, he's trying to show off. Look how fast we're going, man. Uh-oh, we're in some trouble. We're in some trouble. We're gonna...
Yes.
When being cool goes wrong. When trying to be cool on Daddy's boat goes really wrong.
Dude, you can't go dead fish more than he did. He turned into a mannequin, a statue.
Yeah, he did.
Love it. Now the women get fucked up around there too, bro. I mean, big time. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Those women, dude, look at her. Look, their heads are all just slamming into the sun.
Oh, that had to hurt. What's up, Miss W? That had to hurt. That had to hurt. Well, he's fucking an idiot. Number one, they have no seatbelts on. No seatbelts on.
Dude, that girl in the middle, bro. That girl in the middle, bro. Holy shit! Watch her.
Oh man. Ooh. Oh my god.
I mean, fuck.
That had to hurt very badly.
When her
He's
sunglasses fly off.
He's a fucking idiot. Those boats are going so fast. One mistake, you can flip that shit. You better have people in, and you better drive it right. You better have people in fucking belts, right? People fucking in seat belts and shit. What an idiot,
dude. That shit is intense, man. That guy turns into a fucking stiff statue. Man, that shit's brutal every time.
Looks like he rolled a 7.
Yeah,
right?
It's
It looks
brutal
like he rolled
every
a
time.
fucking 7. Oh my god. Well, that's stupid to do anyways. He's putting other people's lives in jeopardy. You know, that's a dumb move right there.
Yes.
That's a real
he's driving that boat like a fucking asshole. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you don't do that. He's trying to show off in front of everybody. And he could have got everybody killed. He could have literally got everybody killed, man. Fucking idiot. Yeah, he's acting out for the gram, Vince. That's right. A lot of people do that, and they end up in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble.
Now, this is a funny video. Somebody's filming a breakup, a man and a woman breaking up live in public in the city. And this shit's funny, bro. This guy pulls a classic dude. I mean, I wouldn't call it a classic dude move. What he does is kind of pussy, but it is a classic dude move to try and make sure like your girl doesn't know that you give a fuck as much as they think you do, right? So this is pretty funny, dude. Watch this.
Oh my God, get the fuck away from me. Oh, he gone. He leaving. He's leaving her. Oh my God, fuck you. Oh. Damn.
She's crying.
Damn. Oh. He love her though. He love her. Look,
over there?
come back, bro. You gotta come back. This
When she turns around, he ducks under the wall so she don't see him looking back.
I didn't see it, but that's funny.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play it back.
Wow. What's he hiding from her?
Go watch. He walks around the corner. She's crying. He's
he love her though.
In the corner.
He love her. Look, come back, bro. You gotta come back.
He ducks behind the fucking wall.
He love her. Look, come back, bro. You gotta come back. This
that shit is too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they
get the
broke
fuck away
up.
from me. Oh, he gone. He leaving. He's leaving her. Oh my God, fuck you. Oh. Damn. Oh. He love her though. He love her. Look, come back, bro. You gotta come back. This.
That shit's too funny, dude.
That was funny. He ducked. She won't see me.
Yeah, you can't let her know you give a fuck, right? You gotta win.
Yeah, that's too funny. He ducked.
He fucking ducked.
Jason,
I love the guy's reaction too. He's like, "This motherfucker right here, boy."
Reddington, what's up? Jason, Honeybee, DJ, what's up, man? Joey, what's up, man? What movie? Saving Silverman, which is a fucking total riot. That movie. This is funny.
Absolutely hilarious.
Can someone help me find this lady I saw walking in New York?
Wait till you see what happens to her. Watch this. Dude.
I didn't see it. She just...
I'm gonna run it back. Ready?
Ooh! Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wow,
dude.
Oh my God!
Full bodies. She's just walking by on the sidewalk. They close the gate and it fucking falls.
Man.
Holy shit, bro!
God. Lawsuit time in the city. Yeah, lawsuit time in the city. That's fucking, man. That sucks. You're going right to the ground. That's a lot of weight. That's taking you right to the ground.
It sure did. Look at as soon as there she is, she's walking.
How much do you think that fence weighs?
60 pounds with
No,
the pole, with the poles and everything.
Way more than 60 pounds.
You think with the poles and everything?
Oh yeah, all them poles. That fence is connected like 4 or 5 things right there.
Yeah, maybe 100 pounds.
Maybe even more for sure. If you put all them together, fold that all through. Is it 4 or 3? Fold them up together. Yeah, over 100 pounds for sure. Sure. Look, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a couple 100 pounds right there. 100 pounds, couple 100, sure.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right on that. It's 3-section gate.
Yeah, 3-section
she's
gate.
fucked up, bro. She's fucked up.
Yeah, of course. That brings you right to your hitting your head on the cement. That's how her head went.
Yeah, she could have been knocked out. Yep.
They're not expecting that at all. It's the Silo's dream scenario.
Well, that's actually a much better point than her head even hitting the concrete. The point you made, which is that it's even worse when you're not expecting.
Yeah, you're not expecting it. Trimbo would love that. You're right, so Joey. Trimbo would love that. That's his dream scenario right there. She's walking by, the thing drops. She's not probably looking down, just walking, and you get taken right down, head slammed to the ground. Hopefully she's all right. Yeah, I hope she's still. No, she's still alive. She probably got knocked.
Oh yeah, she's definitely alive. You can see her. She puts her head up and her hand up.
Yeah,
and
she
shit like
just
that.
got probably badly hurt. Probably back injuries, neck.
Yeah, got the wind knocked out of her for sure. She's probably very confused and yeah, man.
Well, the neck and the back too, like going to the ground like that, being dragged to the ground by a fence like that. Oof.
Trapped.
Who's lucky she didn't get hit with the middle part, like where the bar is. That could have hit her right in the head.
Yep.
Wow. Those guys should have been paying attention and fucking. You got to cross your T's and dot your I's when you're doing shit like that. One person gets hurt and there's a huge lawsuit and kill someone, God forbid, right? You got to live with all that shit. Fucking crazy.
Right?
Now, why were they putting that fence up? To shut their
They were just
store?
closing the gate. It's nighttime. It looked like they were closing up, is my guess.
Oh, all right. Surprised they even got a gate in front of it, though. Maybe they're doing some work out there. So.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's like a little storage yard or like a storefront.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God.
Man.
That lady has a lawsuit and a half, put it that way. Trambo style. That guy sued a church. How do you sue a church? I don't care if I got hurt. I would sue Walmart, right? I ain't gonna lie. Any big corporation, I would sue. I would never sue a homeowner or a mom and pop shop or anything like that. Only big companies and like Walgreens, Walmart, these big fucking conglomerates. I'd sue them. But there's no way I'm suing somebody I got hurt in their yard. I would never do something like that. Or a church. Incredible fan theory.
Dude, this is from our youth. These are two from our childhood, and I know the people in our chat as well. So I thought that it was very appropriate for me to play this and for us to hear about this together and discuss. This is actually pretty fucking crazy. Check this out.
Back to the Future and The Goonies, two of the best movies of all time, happened on the exact same day and time. Here's what we know. Back to the Future 100% took place on October 26, 1985. This is the day that Marty went down to Twin Pines Mall, obviously becoming Lone Pine Mall when he returns from the past. And he goes into the DeLorean to go back to 1955. We see it present day readout in the car. In The Goonies, however, it was never actually mentioned what day this occurred on, so you have to do a little detective work. We know that this takes place in 1985, and we know that the current month is October. You see a calendar in the background when Brand is doing sit-ups in the house. We know it's a Saturday because they aren't in school, and Mouth even says, "What is this, a nuclear Saturday? It's our last weekend together." In the scene when they're in the Fratelli's basement, they find a newspaper that is dated October 24th, 1985. How the Fratelli escaped prison. That the current date has to be a Saturday in October after the 24th. If you go back and look at the calendar in 1985, the only remaining Saturday is 2 days later on October 26th. Back to the Future and The Goonies, two of the best movies of all time, happened on the exact same day and time.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, I remember seeing Back to the Future in the theaters with my cousin at the Castle Theater. I was a little kid at the Castle Theater on Truckstone Avenue. Anybody from Mount Pleasant will know that shit. Watching that in the Castle Theater, man. The Goonies I didn't see in the theaters, The Goonies. I seen that on VHS.
I saw it on HBO. I saw it on HBO.
I might have saw it on HBO too. I might have saw Goonies on HBO too. But Back to the Future, all three of them, matter of fact, with the same cousin, the same cousin and his friends went all three Back to the Futures, even the one I didn't like at the cowboy one, I've seen all in the theaters. All three are Back to the Futures I've seen in the theaters. Not the Goonies, though. I seen Gremlins in the theater. Gremlins was my first movie in the theaters, was Gremlins. And then they released E.T. like 3 or 4 years after they made it. And I went and seen E.T. with my aunt and her friends. I remember like my little friends crying at the movie. It was like the re-release of E.T. a few years later. Because I know I didn't go to no movie theater in 81 when E.T. came out. I was 2 years old, you know?
Right.
Because I always wondered, I'm like, I remember seeing E.T. in the fucking theaters, but that they had to re-release it like 5-year anniversary or something, man. Because 5-year anniversary, I would have been 6 years old, like 7. It makes more sense. But Back to the Future, right on Chalkstone Avenue in Mount Pleasant, right up the street from me right now. I could throw a rock there. Is where I seen Back to the Future. That was our neighborhood theater, the Castle. But Goonies, I would say probably HBO. I would say probably HBO because I know I didn't see it in the movie theaters, and I don't think I rented it or anything. I would have probably remembered that. I remember seeing that. I used to watch that and Stand By Me at my friend Kevin's house in Mount Pleasant, right in Providence in Mount Pleasant. We used to watch that all the time. Stand By Me and the Goonies. His father had like mad VHS tapes, and he made like a library. Right? This guy had hundreds of them, and when you went in his in the parlor, you would open this book, like a booklet, and it had all the movies in alphabetical order, right? All the movies you could pick from, and it told you what section you can go to. He actually made bookshelves, right? Where you would open it up. It was mad fucking smart how he did it. And he had like a little fucking movie theater at his house. Not a theater, but a big TV, right? And any movie you can think of that was out on VHS, he had, and you can look them up in alphabetical order and find them. It was pretty cool. So we used to watch all the movies at his house.
Awesome. Well, check this out, man. This guy.
Oh, Warwick there.
So this guy, he's a bass player. He finds odd videos on YouTube where there's like noise or there's sound being made, and he'll start playing a song that you recognize that goes along to the beat that's just happening in the world. It's actually pretty cool. But this one caught me way the fuck off guard. I was not expecting this at all. So he found a video of this guy putting nails into wood. That's it. That's all the guy's doing. He put a video on YouTube. Really? This dude found the rhythm. The bass player found the rhythm in the video, and he plays something to it that caught me totally off guard. Check this out.
Talented.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. Everything.
How fucking crazy is that, dude?
Wow. Well, see, these music motherfuckers are talented. Wow, he got that from a dude banging a fucking hammer.
Yeah, shit's cool. That blew me away. I was not expecting that dude to start singing fucking DuckTales, bro. That's some fucking crazy shit.
Oh, Honeybee's reciting what you call it, Back to the Future. Yeah, that was pretty tapped.
Yeah, that was cool, right?
I play that again.
Oh, I can play it again. Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, look at this hippie rocking out, hippified.
Yeah, hang on.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. Everything.
Yeah, it's a trip.
Yeah, Marty McFly. My God, they found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty. Run. Run, Marty, the flux capacitor. I hit my head the other day, and I drew this image. It's the flux capacitor, Doc. At midnight, we're going to go back to the future. That was a great fucking movie.
Check this out, Skull, bro. I know this will make you. Check this out.
Functional adult,
White
right?
wakes me up. Blue calms me down.
What?
Orange keeps the demons from dancing all around.
Yeah, I know who that is.
This blue one is so I don't get bloating and gas and I don't shit my pants.
How do I get me some of that?
You just call the lady and say, I'm thinking about harming myself and others. You have to say and not like. This wakes me up.
From the state, man. Those are the people from the state. They were called the State. They were a comedy crew. You know who they are. Remember they were.
This is Reno 911. It's one of my favorite shows.
I had never seen this, but they did a show together called The State. These people have been together for a while. This crew of like 6 or 7 comedians, and this lady's fucking funny. This lady is a psychopath, funny son of a bitch.
I'm surprised you haven't seen Reno 9. This was me and one of.
I heard about it. I never seen it. I never watched it.
Okay, well, if you get an opportunity, they also made a movie or 2. It was that dude. This shit.
I know it was popular, and I knew who they were. I remembered them from The State, and I used to love The State. I thought they used to have coffee and drink the coffee and make all this funny shit. But I never seen that though. But my friend seen it. He said it was hilarious.
It's very, very. You'll die. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this again because it makes me laugh every time I see it.
White wakes me up. Blue calms me down. Orange keeps the demons all around. This blue one is so bloating and gas in my pants.
How do I get me some of that?
You just call the lady and say, I'm thinking about harming myself and others. You have to say and, not
you have to say and, not or. I love that.
Her crew of guys, comedians who did that show, The State, it was on MTV for about maybe a year or 2, and it was as funny as hell. They've always been together, those people. There's like a gang of them. I believe they're the Reno 90, like you said, people, Reno people. Yeah, we'll go to the Under the Sea dance. The Enchantment Under the Sea dance. That was fucking the dance that Marty McFly went to.
His mom gets the hots for him.
Yeah, you take your damn hands off of her, you. And then
that's right.
He levels Beth.
Yep.
Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? It's like, no,
it's
make like
leave,
a tree.
You fucking idiot. It's leave.
Yeah. Biff was just a total fucking moron where he thinks everything's proven from his toughness. Like, guys like that are just pathetic, man. And I always love watching those dudes get beat up or humbled. Like those kind of like bully, goofy bastard types that always got to prove and the toughie shit. It's so pathetic. And those are the most insecure dudes I've ever seen. When guys act like that, I guarantee you they suck prick at night. Guaranteed. Nobody can be that insecure about themselves. Like Biff. I hate people like Biff. They're pathetic.
Right.
Most of them are slow and tards, but anybody who's constantly got to tell you how tough they are, or I'm so tough, I'm gonna pick on you, George McFly, is a fucking total clown. Total clown. And that's what Biff was. Biff was a fucking disgusting bully. And he got it by Jim McFly beat him up. In real life, he would have kicked McFly's ass, though. He would have kicked McFly's ass. But these people from The State were hilarious. They did a lot of funny skits. A lot of physical comedy with the coffee. They used to throw down their faces. That was fucking crazy. It was called The State on I don't know if it was on MTV or what. It's like an half-hour comedy show once a week. It was pretty funny.
Right.
They were funny. That lady and her crew of dudes, they were pretty funny, man. They kind of reminded me of the Kids in the Hall a little.
Yeah.
Because they were like Canadian dudes who all stuck together.
I don't think you can see this. This is weird.
I don't know if you ever, people in the chat remember Kids in the Hall. I like to think he's going, I'm squishing your head. I'm squishing your head.
I'm squishing your head. That's right.
That was funny. I was like, what is this guy's out of his mind? He's fucking crazy. If you guys get a chance, go check out my short. I posted a short of St. Lazarus, of my St. Lazarus, my statue of St. Lazarus. It's on my Mob Rats channel. I'll type in the chat so you know which one. I just said hi right now.
Well, is it the 2.0 channel?
No, Mob Rats 2, old videos. I just typed in the chat.
Gotcha.
They can check out and I went up to eat with my friends. You can see me in my I blocked their faces out, except Damien's, but I blocked everybody else's faces out. But I'm gonna start posting more of my saints and statues of religious statues. But what is all these are the bear dudes?
Yeah,
right, even if you got all that stuff, they're gonna still know that's not a bear who did that.
Bro,
I get he's got the claws.
Look at what they were using for claws, right? That's what I wanted to start with. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's those claws right there. They're gonna know that those are not real bear claws. Any smart insurance adjuster or something an adjuster's gonna go look at that fucking car and they're gonna know what's up. In case
insurance don't like to pay. They hire very, 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 very good investigators. Yeah, they're gonna fucking pick that shit apart with a fine-tooth comb, and that's what I was saying before. It's like, dude, these are like razor blade cuts, right? Like they wouldn't be round at all. Like there wouldn't be bear DNA, right? There wouldn't even be like bear hair in the car.
Yeah, I know. No shit. No shit. It's just so retarded. Saliva, bear hair, like it's just. Any adjuster, in case the adjuster's in on it, the adjuster's the guy who goes checks everything out, right? If in case they're in on it, that's the only way you're gonna beat that. Or you got some real fucking dummy out there, because anybody with a brain can see that that's not a bear that did that damage. You know.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put more of the saints up in the future. My different saints. I put Lazarus up right now. I'll put maybe I'll put St. Barbara up next week. St. Barbara was a great saint. Her father chopped her head off, for Christ's sake, because he didn't want her believing in Jesus. They tortured her every night, and every morning her wounds healed. So know what the father did? He took her outside and chopped her head off. Sick bastard. I got a huge statue of St. Barbara.
Right on. Check it out. So it says officials from the California Department of Insurance launched the investigation back in 2024 after an insurance company flagged an unusual claim of a Rolls-Royce Ghost being damaged after a bear climbed inside. The grainy surveillance footage appeared to show a bear rummaging through the vehicle, and photos submitted showed scratches on the interior of the car. Dude, the car can retail for over $400,000 new, that Rolls-Royce Ghost. It says the video and photos from the scene didn't look quite right. During the investigation, detectives sent the footage to a biologist from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, who concluded that the animal shown was clearly a human in a bear suit. That's kind of funny. So the investigators sent the video to somebody that worked for the wildlife department, and they were like, "Yeah, that's not a bear."
Yeah,
that's a dude.
The insurance people, when they send their adjusters and shit, they know what they're doing. They deal with scams all the time, and you're not gonna, like I said, in case he had a bear, and he could put a bear in there to walk around a little and cut some hair off, maybe, and throw some bear saliva or make the bear pee in there or something. They're not going for that. They're going to see the way you move.
Some kind of DNA or something. Yeah.
Not only that, they're going to see the way you move. They're going to know that is not a fucking bear doing that.
Yeah. Well, when they went into the suspects' homes, they discovered a bear costume that was complete with what appeared to be stainless steel meat shredders used as the claws.
Yeah, they're fucking idiots.
4 people were arrested. This week, 3 of them were sentenced. Alfaya Zuckerman, 39, got 180 days in jail and a $55,000 restitution. Ruben Tamrazian was also sentenced to 180 days in jail. They all got 180. That's kind of low, don't you think? For a giant fraud on multiple cars, a Rolls Royce, a couple of fucking Mercedes. I mean, this is like that's crazy.
It's like a white collar thing, right?
Yeah,
so they really don't go hard with things like that, I'm guessing. In case they had a vowel in their last name or they were boys to men, then they might fuck with them a little.
Yeah. I was just assuming they'd catch like a year or 2. I mean, I was assuming.
Yeah. If they were the right, maybe, who knows? Maybe they had money. I don't know. Or they were just caught a favorable jury. Who knows? Who knows? Who's that? Duran?
Modern English. You ask me that every time we listen to this song. It's modern English. Yeah, I'll melt with you.
Yeah, I remember that from the 80s. Beer Fraud.
We were little kids when this shit started rocking.
Yeah, I remember that so many years. That's why it's stuck in my head, those early 80s songs. Forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that bear outfit, though. That's a pretty high-tech bear outfit, right? I bet you could scare somebody. No, you could scare somebody if you're in the bushes.
In the dark, because they were in the dark.
In the dark, coming out of the bushes with just your head, and maybe roaring, you could scare people off their porches and shit. But you're not going to walk through a yard and people are going to be like, at first they're going to think it's a bear, but as they see it, they're going to be like, something's wrong. Right? Like, that's not moving like a bear. Let's shoot at Uncle Jeb. Uncle Jeb puts 4 buckshot in it, and it comes to find out it's only cousin Teddy.
What if that?
Cousin Teddy loves to be a prankster. Yeah. Oh, cousin Teddy's dead.
And that kind of tells you that the people like were all in on it, right? Because you would have had to have known that nobody was home, because somebody could come out and shoot a fucking bear if they're fucking up their $400,000 car.
I love the song.
I'll turn it up. This band is called The Outfield.
I wouldn't even know their name if you told me. That's crazy. I love this song. Use your love. This song makes me think of the 80s, bro.
To talk to. Great song, man.
It's a great song. You should cover this song and make fun of Phoebe or the Rats with it. So many rats and so many FBI agents to talk to. Covers. Yeah. You know, Phoebe talks to undercovers. Fago just wants to use Phoebe's ass.
I'd probably make it like, I just want to use your name tonight or something like that, maybe.
Yeah! No, you got talent for that shit, you sick fuck. Yeah, his cover songs are fucking classic, man. Even the AI ones that pretty much anybody can do, but you nail it. They're not boring and cringy like fucking.
Well, because here's the thing I've told you before: these guys, they go into these apps and they'll literally just put in a thing that says, "Write me a song about this." I literally work with AI for my job, so when I told you, I can go. You go in there, you can like write it all out with keys, tell it exactly what you need, and the language is my rap. I just use this in place of mine.
Yeah,
ball breaker. Really I rapped into my phone. That's what I was talking to Damien about. Yeah, I rapped into my phone and I just put that straight into the eye and chose a voice. He's doing it, but it doesn't sound like me through a phone like shit.
Yeah, Mob Obsessed is a great one too, though. Those two are really great songs right there. Because usually when I hear that AI shit, I don't really. Well, these, like I said, these guys make it boring.
Yeah, you got to take time with it. You got to actually write with it. You got to, take your time with it and shit like that. Understand keys and BPMs and song changes and things.
Are these dudes from England?
You know what? I don't know. Let me find that out for you because I'm always curious about stuff like that. Hang on.
I like when they covered the rap song with this Spin Your Block. I thought that was hilarious. The guy did a song. I forget his name, but somebody sent it to me. It was fucking hilarious. He covered it, but he called it Spin Your Block. Guess means like shooting people's homes up. It was
right.
Stacy, what's up, Stacy? How's it going?
Yeah, they're from England, bro. Yep.
Yeah, I knew it. It was part of that like early like 80s English invasion almost.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, their song's great right now. I never know who sings that song. What's it called? You Lose Your Love?
Yeah, it's called Your Love. That's right. The Outfield, Your Love. Yep.
Yeah, I would have never guessed. I would have said Duran Duran, the Walk Talking Heads. I would have said any. Right. I don't know groups. When I hear songs, I rarely know who sings them until I see them or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I remember who that is.
Yeah, as soon as I get more time, I'd like to be able to record a couple of more of them. Like I did Dork Rats, you know what I mean? Like I recorded Dork Rats myself. I did all the early ones I did myself. I just don't have the opportunity. We've talked about that. Right now is a little tough for me to find time and place to record it all like myself. So I'm taking advantage. You made a playlist,
and you made a playlist of them all too.
Yeah, they're on. It's on right on this page. Yep, there's a playlist.
Yeah, I got most of them saved. The next one I do when I make my return this week, I'm gonna use a song. I don't know which one yet though. I might switch it up. Lately, I've been using a lot of Mob Obsessed and Ball Breaker. Might switch it up with an old one.
Right on. Right on. Well, check this out. This is a quick story to tell. Facebook posts help track down a man suspected of masturbating on the road in his car.
What a degenerate!
Yeah.
Man.
Another disgusting fucking public masturbator. Check this guy out. Look at him.
Who would do something like you're gonna be a real sick bastard, man?
A woman was just driving down the road when a gold Dodge minivan pulled up next to her in the left lane, according to arrest report. She then noticed that the 63-year-old disgusting fuck kept speeding up and slowing down to keep pace with her. And when she looked over, he was actively masturbating with his penis in plain sight, staring at her. So she grabbed her phone and got a brief recording of him doing it, and then made a U-turn.
See, they're gonna hit these miscreants with a felony or something, man. That's an assault. He's assaulting that woman by doing that. Like, he probably got some punk charge too. What the fuck?
Bullshit! It's fucking garbage.
Come on, man.
But a second woman, as soon as they
there's
put
gotta
the
be
picture up, a second woman said that the same thing happened to her.
Oh wow! Is that a double charge? Can they charge him again with 2 counts now?
I mean, I imagine so. And you know what he told them when they asked him about it? He said, "Yeah, I get horny sometimes."
What a sick fuck, man.
Bro.
That's a disgusting thing. These people should be charged with some sort of sexual crime for that. Fucking terrible.
When asked how many times he had done this within the past few months, he said about 6 times.
Wow. So that's 6 poor people he assaulted like that.
Yeah.
Too bad he get an accident and like hit a pole while he was doing it. Now, eventually he's going to want to assault these women, right? Like, how long can someone do that before they want to like assault this woman, maybe?
Yeah, for sure, bro. It's the next thing that's going to get you off the next, because these guys, it gets them off the thrill, right? That's all we've been able to come up with. It's like either you're the thrill of them seeing you do something you're not supposed to, like you're basically graping their eyes. It is a form of grape, bro. You're forcing something on somebody that's sexual that they don't want, and it affects them, right? And you're getting off on that, like that fucking pain you're causing them, or that shock. And maybe to your point too, which is, I'm sure has to be true at least half the time, you know you're going to jail.
Yeah.
It's the shock of it all, right? Like the fucking thrill of it. So, but to answer your question, it was indecent exposure, and in parentheses it says exposure of sexual organs. He got released after a $2,500 bond.
He likes scaring these women also. He gets off on that when they get shocked and scared. That's what some thrill of his. But how long until he wants to follow one of them home, right? He's in a car. They don't know, until he follows one of these, God forbid, right?
Yeah. He's lived long enough on Earth. If he's willing to look a cop straight in the face and just be like, "Yeah, I did it about 6 times. I do it because I get horny sometimes." They should just end it right there. Life done. Life over.
He knows there's no trouble for this. It's a misdemeanor, disposing yourself. He doesn't care. He'll be out in a week doing it again. Yep. He probably refantasizes about these things, right? In his head. After he does it, he probably gets off on that one instance many times over months and months until he has to do it again. These people are really sick in the head. And all these men usually go to hunting. And that's why women should have dogs and guns. If a woman is scared to have a gun, get a fucking German Shepherd, right? If you can't have a dog, get a gun. Something to protect you. This world is very sick, especially if you live alone. Every home should have some sort of defense mechanism. Good luck on that, right? Every home should have some sort of defense. If you're a family not scared of guns, then you should have a couple of dogs. If you can't have dogs, you should have a couple of guns in your house to defend yourself from some sicko like this. Because all you have to do is follow those women home. That's as easy it is. He knows where they are. He's right behind them in the car. He could very easily follow them home, attack them, wait till they pull over for gas, right? If they pull over for gas. Of course.
Dude, they said he was literally speeding up and slowing down just to keep pace with her while he was staring at her, showing his thing and doing what he was doing. You know what I mean? Like, of course, he could literally follow her home, follow her to her fucking, God forbid, where her kids are at, to a grocery store, whatever the fuck. It's all bad. It's all bad.
Yeah, nothing good's coming from that. That's just all terrible, terrible shit, man.
Yeah, you're that old, bro. We're just doing away with you. We're not even contemplating.
Yeah, you're in your 60s.
We're not even contemplating therapy. You're done.
He's probably a grandfather and shit. He's got a granddaughters and stuff. How could you do that? You can't say, well, I want someone to do it to my grandkids. So even if I have this sick fantasy, let me just keep it to myself. Well, 1-year-old woman.
Yeah, this was funny. Yeah. It's kooky, bro. Police had to go and visit a 91-year-old woman's house who had missed check-in calls and wasn't answering her front door, only to find that for a couple days in a row, she'd been staying up all night, fucking eating like TV dinners, so playing her favorite video game so she could try and beat her record.
That's fucking funny. God bless her.
Yeah, that's what the cop said too. That's exactly what the cop said, bro.
I'm guessing this. She probably got into video games in the 80s when her kids or grandkids were playing them, right? Right? Probably played them with her grandkids and shit. Realized she likes video games.
Yeah.
Played Mario Kart all day or something. Or Zelda. Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? Too funny, right? Though. That's exactly what the cop said. The cop said, bless her. She's retired. She's doing what she wants to do. She's fine. So we're going to let her back to her game. But they were just eating TV dinners and sitting in her chair, bro, in her pajamas, working that fucking video game, boy. I said, that's crazy, man.
She probably didn't want to answer her phone. No, she's like, you know what? I want to beat this game.
Yeah, she wasn't answering her phone. She didn't answer her door. She was in her zone, bro.
Wow. That's something.
Too funny.
At least they weren't open the door to like some missing person or like that gun through there.
Oh, for sure. Of course, man. Yeah. It was a good outcome. Everybody could take a relief and be like, okay, grandma's just a gamer now. It's cool.
Yeah. Grandma's into the video games.
Where's the feed? Oh, this is going to.
The gun laws in Maryland. Pretty good, I think, Griggs. Maryland's like considered the South in many ways, parts of it. It was the Mason-Dixon line, and it would have went for the Confederacy if Lincoln didn't pull the habeas corpus and martial law and arrest the legislator. And they're big gun people down there. So I'm sure they're pretty good down there, I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. But who knows? Virginia is not even the South no more, so who knows? Ain't it, DJ? Good for that good old gal. And she's in there playing fucking Zelda.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff.
Crazy.
But I was going to pull up this next one, but for some reason it doesn't have a different copy of this article. So I'm just going to tell you real quick. There was a great headline. Upstate New York man wearing a cow costume tried to stab his family members outside their house. Fucking crazy fucking bastard.
Holy cow.
Indeed, sir.
Wow.
Indeed, sir. And we're going to milk this for what it's worth. The dude, apparently when the cops showed up, they saw him in this cow costume running around trying to stab a family member with a knife. Yeah. So they fucking rode up next to him in the car in the yard and just slammed his fucking leg with the car door to fucking knock him down.
Wow.
Dude knocked down. He jumped up and kept running, bro.
Was he on something?
No, he's just out of his mind. I'm reading through it right now. He got charged with second-degree attempted assault, second-degree reckless endangerment, second-degree menacing, and fourth-degree criminal possession of a weapon. So he didn't have anybody. He just tried. So all those charges are for trying to stab people.
He had to be on something.
Yeah, it doesn't say he was on drugs. It just says he was out of his mind. Yeah, I don't know. It says it's unclear why Papalau was wearing the cow outfit, but Apple told the Times Union that, quote, such behavior appears to be expected from him. So they know he's crazy.
All right, so you have mad cow disease. Maybe maybe they know he's the local
That's
crazy.
Good.
He's the local crazy dude or something.
Yeah, like, they knew he was crazy.
A local town nutbag or something like that.
Yeah, the quote said this is behavior that would be expected of him. So they knew he was fucking nuts, man.
Shit, that's yeah, man. What happens next time when he does stab somebody, right?
Bro, yeah, you're right. They need to chain him to a floor and keep him there. No doubt about it.
I'll get him some severe mental help or whatever kind of help that's going to stop him.
That comes with heavy medication.
Yes. Yeah. This dude dressing up in a cow outfit, trying to shank people.
We're gonna go on a murder. There you go.
We're gonna murder people. Fucking psycho. Imagine having a family member like that. That would suck.
Fuck that, man.
Someone
It'd be
dressed
so
up.
sad because you'd love them and you wouldn't want to have them housed in some fucking crazy. That's not what you want, right? But you also can't be getting stabbed in your face when you're going out to check the mail.
I'd indulge the son of a bitch. I'd put him in a bond. I'd put him right in a fucking bond, buy a boat. Yep, buy some chickens. They're like, you be the best cow you can be. Right?
There you go.
Fucking nut.
Too funny. Just no sharp things, right? You have to do them like that. What was that movie back in the day where they they were con men, and the one Stephen Martin played retarded brother, and they put the cork on his fork so he couldn't stab himself in the eye. Hang on. I got it. That's gonna bother
Dirty
me.
Rotten Scoundrels.
Yes. Thank you very much, my friend.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dirty Rotten
What a great old
Scoundrels.
movie.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah,
Steve Martin was a funny bastard.
for sure. Check this out.
You think you're the coolest guy, and then this guy shows up.
Whoa, what the hell? What are they doing? Fighting while the car's going?
Bro, they're literally fighting right in the middle of
You
the
think you're
street.
the coolest guy in the parking lot, and then this guy shows up.
Bro, those are fucking, dude, those punches are bam, bam.
That's some odd shit.
He bounced his head off the window, knocked his hat off. Look, he's still cutting him, bro.
Yeah, how's he even driving? Like,
Ooh.
was that a road rage incident? Probably.
It looks like it. Yeah, he's walking back.
Yeah,
to his
because
car.
this guy, that's not his hat. It doesn't see him going to a car or nothing.
Right here, that's his truck.
All right, it was road rage for some whatever. Yeah, road rage is real. I've seen so many people road rage fighting in my life.
Dude.
Yeah,
You know the whole side of that dude's face is swole.
Oh yeah, yeah. He didn't knock him out though. He kept going.
No, he didn't knock him out.
They were both throwing with these punches at each other while the car's moving, so they're both moving and like fighting each other.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. He's lucky he didn't get his toe ran over, and the other guy's lucky he didn't crash the car.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
How
insane is that, right? You don't stop your car and get out. You don't drive away from the guy. You literally take your foot off the fucking brake, just get out your window and start fighting the guy. That's crazy.
Yeah, put your car in park at least, or pull over, or drive away, something besides doing that. You could have got a severe accident. Like, look at this car just going. That could have went over that dude's toe. This guy could have got ripped out of the car. He could have pulled off and hit another car. Look, you could have smashed into a car.
He ate like three. I mean, he got hit a bunch of times, but he ate 3 or 4 really big shots, man.
Yes, I'm a big dude. Yes.
Like this one. Boom, damn. These uppercuts are bad news. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's when he decided to drive away. Yeah, his teeth were busted. His face was swollen. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta go.
I wonder why it was like they bump each other or say something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because road rage happened over the dumbest shit.
For sure.
Over the dumbest,
which is insane because you're about to give yourself fucking years in prison for a moment of stupidity.
Yeah,
a moment of ego. You're gonna do fucking
road
years.
Rage is a real thing in my state. A real thing. You know, we've had 2 fucking stabbings in a week up here in Providence. Well, that's nothing, but in Federal Hill specifically, 2 stabbings in 1 week. There's always stabbings, and a lot of it's road rage. People fighting over fucking dumb shit. It happens in Providence all the time. People, you cut someone off, or someone goes another lane, you'll see these 2 people threaten each other out the window. Right? You'll see them get out of the cars and fight with each other. Road rage is real around here. And people will jump out and cause fights with each other over the dumbest shit. I had a lady want to fight me one time, screaming at me and saying, I'm going to punch you. I'm like, I just kept going. I'm not fighting with you, lady. Some people are crazy.
Yes, indeed.
You know,
yes,
the littlest thing. over the littlest thing. Cars are weapons too. Cars can be lethal weapons. That
Oh yeah, you'll get charged with that motherfucker too. You're damn right. That's exactly what they'll charge you with. Yep.
Oh
Deadly
yeah.
weapon, man. Deadly weapon. Assault with a deadly weapon. Yep.
Don Pecan Pat. Well, he said that he fought. He said the grandpa joined the mafia because of Irish racism. And one day the grandpa was in my friend's laundromat and he threw someone through a fucking window. It's so bullshit. It's so bullshit. The window is so thick. You're not throwing somebody through that window, number one. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous story. But Fibby makes up the funniest shit. We're going to see the funny Fibby shit that's coming this week.
I'm sure it's going to be great.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a surprise for everybody. They're going to laugh.
Well, check this out.
This is Australian news.
One of the most bizarre road rage incidents you'll ever see. An enraged woman on the Gold Coast.
What is that? Oh, the Gold Coast. What is that? The Gold Coast.
It's screwing up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Trying to think where the Gold Coast is. She sounded like an Australian or an English lady. But she was going to be working for some American news station, you know. Strong. Vesicular homicide. Yes, Vince. Vernacular homicide. Yes. When you kill someone with a car. There's a lot of people who've done it, drive into crowds of people, you know, run someone over you don't like. There's been a lot of instances with that. Get in an accident and you're drunk. Yeah, if you're drunk and you get in any accident, anybody dies, that's a vesicular homicide, I believe. That might be Heaven's Country. It might be. California is the Gold Coast, Mandy says. All right, well, then this lady's just like some Brit lady that's working for...
Yeah, sorry, I had to step away for a second. The video apparently... There are... Let me go back. Pictures and shit like that we can just tell the story with instead. That's fine. We can fuck off. Okay, here we go. So, a car... shake a woman off that's clinging to the fucking hood of her car. This fucking psycho bitch... Check this out. Shocking video has emerged of a woman clinging to the bonnet of a moving car during an apparent road rage incident on the Gold Coast. So she was pulling into the car park, and this fucking lady started being a Karen and fucking with her about the way she was driving. Look, she jumps onto her hood. Check this out. You see that woman right there?
Yeah.
On the red car? She's like, are you going to hit me? Go on then. And she leans into the fucking car like a psychopath. And look, here's her surprised face when the woman goes, cool, I'll start driving.
Yeah, how long do you think someone's going to take that before they're going to move a little and try to scare you? And then just might take off.
Yeah, and then right here is the picture of that stupid bitch sliding off of the hood of the car about to get run over because she's a dumb bitch. Yeah, too funny.
If I was driving, I don't know if I would push some crazy lady or do that because I know, like, if she falls under the car, I'm going to get in trouble. I'd probably just have to call the police on the old lady or get out and try to move her or somehow talk her out of it. Or I don't know.
I can be honest with you. I don't know what I think it would highly depend on my mood and like what that bitch was fucking saying and doing to me. Because if she was already on, now here I will caveat with this: if she was standing in front of my car and not on it, yes, I'm with you 100% of the time, no matter my mood, no matter what she did. But if she laid physically on the hood of my car, I would say that there's a 20% chance that I would drive at least 10 or 15 feet and then stop short.
Yeah, stop short. Yeah. So she can't really get hurt, but just enough to get her the fuck off the car.
Because this lady didn't get in trouble for this. Though she went driving and she was fucking literally swerving her car back and forth trying to knock the bitch off of her car. And the cops said that this lady, the psycho Karen, was the one that assaulted her in the car, swerving and driving, was defending herself. So I like that law where they
all right, so it's not so she, all right, so she can't get in trouble for that. All right, that sounds fair because somebody jumps on your car, right? Like, as long as you don't try to kill them, right? Like take off doing 90 and don't even give them a chance to get off or whatever. I don't know how you can get in trouble by just somebody jumping on your car and then they fall off like a half a foot later, right? A few feet later. That's a sick person, man.
Oh, I can't wait for everybody to see this one. This was one of my favorite videos this week. Hold on, I can't wait for everybody to see this. This is fucking awesome.
Ice Spice got attacked at Mickey D's.
She did. Yeah. I didn't play the video because she didn't really actually get hit. So I saw it, DJ, and I chose not to put it on tonight. Now I wish I would have played it for you. I guess the link's right there. I guess well, no, it just says show. I can't actually click that link, but maybe I'll show it next week. I know where it is.
Why'd they attack her though?
So the video is it's like from a McDonald's camera in the corner. You can see down. The bitch is sitting there eating with a friend. Some chick walks up on their table, starts talking to them, and like eventually she starts leaning in closer and closer to Ice Spice, and she tries to throw a couple punches, but she doesn't hit her. Ice Spice jumps up. Some dude runs in and grabs the chick that started the fight, starts dragging her out of the restaurant while Ice Spice starts like walking across these fucking tables. It was very ratchet. Yes, it was very ratchet, DJ. All day long ratchetness. Yes, indeed.
Well, I guess people see these celebrities out, or these Instagram or these rappers or singers, and they want to have altercations with them for the internet, maybe. Right? They know they're going to get maybe that lady started a YouTube channel after that, or some kind of Instagram or something. I don't know.
Why would the next hot tour?
Yeah, people they'll just want to get clout and attack some famous person.
So this video is called "Don't Hold Up a Train During Rush Hour in Sparta."
Greeks.
No, watch this. You'll see why it's called that.
Please stand clear of doors. Please stand clear of doors.
Now, do you hear it saying, please stand clear of doors? Please stand, right. The train's trying to take off, and this person outside keeps trying to open up the door to get to these girls, and they're being a fucking pain in the ass. It's rush hour, and everybody wants to go, and they've had it. So here we go.
Stand clear of doors. Please stand clear of doors. Please stand clear of doors. Please stand clear of doors. Doors are opening. Doors are closing.
Dude. That's why it's called In Sparta. Don't hold up a train during rush hour in Sparta.
He kicked him good.
I think it might be a girl that he kicked. But either way, this person, is a psycho trying to force in, and they've had enough of her. But, dude, check out the front kick on this dude on Reading Rainbow. Check this out.
Clear of doors. Doors are
opening. Wow.
Wow.
I had to knock the wind.
Damn.
Ooh, that was a girl. He had to knock the wind out of her.
Bro, he probably cracked a couple of ribs. That was People are thanking him. People are literally thanking him. They're like, thank you.
I'm sure. Yeah, Griggs, in Florida and in some of them states, if you try to open somebody's car door and they shoot you, that's self-defense. It's the car is like your home or something like that. Like,
yeah, that's like how those guys got away with beating off in Georgia too. Remember, they couldn't arrest the guys that were going up on the kids and the parents in the road because they were jerking off in their car, and the cops were literally walking up to them, looking in the glass. They were jerking off in their car, and they couldn't do anything because it was the same as being at their house. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. They got to do something about that real quick.
Right. And I said to you then, I was like, well, where's the fucking local crime?
Yeah, where's the local people to come rob them and rip them out of the car and be senseless, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, Indian Village. You know what you do? You take a big boulder and you run, and all your might you throw it right through right through a driver's side window, right through the window, a big rock. Let it smash him in his head. Fucking pervert. I can't stomach those creeps. They're disgraziati. Some pervert touching himself from somewhere. If I've ever seen that, I would have a field day with that motherfucker. I'd make the news and everything. I'd run out there and have a field day with that creature all day long. I'd open the door and throw my dog in the car and sick him on him immediately. Sick him on him immediately, then beat the shit out of him. Creep. Who does that? You fucking animal, you predator, you fucking pred. Know what they should do? They should go to their homes and check for all kinds of CP and everything like that.
Damn right.
Hell yeah. Go investigate those motherfuckers thoroughly. You think he's doing that? Like, nobody just does that. You do that because you're a fucking psycho.
Yeah, buddy.
And you're never going to stop.
Total freaks, DJ. Straight freaks, bro. That's right. They all need the fucking wheel of death, bro. Bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, because there's no, like we always say, there's no curing them people, and they're not going to be like, nope. You know what? That's a bad idea, and I'm hurting people. Let me not do that anymore. Yeah,
that's not what gets them off. No, that's not how it works, man. That's what's always going to get. They're sick. They're fucking wired. Their brains are literally wired wrong, and you cannot fix that shit.
No, there's no fixing that. The only way you fix that is with a katana sword and the throat.
Yep.
That's how.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. This is a guy we can be totally ashamed of as a human, and then another man that we can be very proud of as a human. So, watch this. This guy's gonna roll by on his motorcycle, and he's gonna watch a dude try and rob a woman right in front of him, and watch what he chooses to do. This is great. All right, ready? Guy coming towards us is gonna see rob the woman. He gets off his bike immediately. Watch this. Ugh.
Oh, nice.
Look, the dude took off on him. He's
look, yes, give me
he
pity.
Gave him another crack.
Yes. No reprieve. Beat him.
Look, immediately gets off his bike, runs, grabs a huge board, bam, and then chases the driver off. Dude leaves his homie. Look, guys on the ground like, and he hits him right in the fucking head.
Yeah, he's on the ground begging for a reprieve. He's like,
look at that hit.
Don't hit me again.
Beautiful hit. Right to the back of the neck. Beautiful.
Scumbags. Rob some lady's purse like an asshole.
Look at the size of that board dude found.
Yeah. Cracked him.
That shit's amazing. Right to the back of the neck. Look at that. Hit him so hard it broke the fucking board.
Yeah.
Went for dude number 2.
He took off and left the boy.
He sure did. He pushed out.
Yeah, he left his ass quick.
That's fucked up.
Keep driving. Sorry, partner in crime. He just
that dude bumps out. I mean, he doesn't get up and run or nothing. He just puts his hands up and all passive like a. But these guys are fucking bad at this, right? You got one guy leaves his boy, runs away. The other dude gives up immediately.
Yeah, for sure.
And then he hits him right in the fucking head again. Love it.
But it serves him right. That's what you get for picking on some woman trying to rob some lady's purse like a scumbag.
Yeah, man. Preach.
Purse snatchers. Oh, that Carlito's way. So you purse snatching, chain snatching, punk modicones. I can't do it like Carlito did, but great part in there. Purse snatching, chain snatching, modicones. Man says fight. Oh my God, that's terrible.
In Italy, now this, I'm gonna be a really nice person here.
Oh my God.
The fucking trash that they're bringing into the European countries. This is a Nigerian immigrant went into a fucking pizzeria in La Spezia and murdered a cat and threw it in their pizza oven so he could eat it, bro.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
bro.
That's because of all these wars pushing these fuckers into our countries. Fucking crazy.
Dude went in there, killed the cat, and shoved it in the fucking oven so he could eat it. It's like, bro, why not? You're in a pizzeria. Just have a pizza.
Yeah, go get something to eat, man. I'm sure there's places that you can eat. Why would you want to eat someone's cat, dude? Fucking no. Man, you're going to catch someone to go all Luca Taini on your ass, man. Uncle Luca don't like that stuff. Fucking sick. Who fucking hurt a cat like that, man? Cooking cats. What the fuck? I mean, what can you eat out of a cat anyways? Although what meat would be on it? On its legs or something? Who would even eat a cat? In case you were like dying and you needed to eat a cat on a stranded island, maybe. Like people ate horses before that got stranded on islands and shit. But just someone to walk in there and eat someone's cat, that guy had to be high or something, man. Some sort of fucking glue.
One could only hope, but I doubt it. I think he's just a fucking. I think he's a savage. I think he's a fucking savage cat eater. I think he's a savage. That's what I think.
And did he think he was going to cook it in their pizza parlor? And they'd be like, yeah, well, what are you doing here, stranger? I'm just cooking a cat. You can wait on that.
Oh, no problem. Pizza. Yeah, you go ahead and cook that in the same oven I make all my beautiful pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not going to smell the dead cat cooking, right? Like, what the fuck? How don't you get arrested? Like, how don't you know you're getting arrested for that? Like, if you find some dead, let's hopefully he found it dead, right? If you find a dead cat, you're so
that he murdered in the restaurant in the oven.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. He brought a cat in. It's like, hey, I have a fresh cat here. Oh, you got to cook it? Okay, no problem. I'll kill it myself and throw it in your oven. There, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's fucking twisted. That's twisted. He's lucky they didn't kill him, right? You kill some, you kill some dog in front of me or some cat, and I'm gonna hurt you.
He's very lucky that he was in like an actual not smaller village in it.
Oh, he would have been a dead man. Dead.
Yeah, they would have been. Probably wouldn't have even made the press, to be honest with you.
No, I wouldn't even call the Carabinieri at all.
Nope.
It would have been just fucking dude would have disappeared.
Yeah.
Straight disappeared. Can't do shit like that. Animals, domesticated animals that we love our pets, right? People love their cats and dogs. Anybody that's gonna hurt remember that one guy? You can't don't fuck with cats. It was like a documentary on Netflix.
I'm not sure.
Well, there's a thing on Netflix called "Don't Fuck with Cats." It was this guy going on the internet and like killing kittens in all 6 sadistic ways. It's not even like talking about it, but he was killing animals, and it took them like 2 years to track this guy and like catch him finally. And they finally caught him. Yeah, he was a psycho. You don't mess with people's animals, man. People will go because they're innocent. Animals are like innocent, so there's no point. What's up, Laurie? There's no point. Anybody that hurt an animal is a fucking disgusting human being. It should be slaughtered.
Yeah, and we normally, honestly, we normally don't cover that shit anymore. You know.
No, it's tough to watch.
For a time, there was some of those that they popped up in the press. I would show them if they were really fucking out there. I would still, like, for example, I would still show the lady that killed the cat again if that came up. This one I showed. You know what I mean? But none of, like, the really extreme.
One eating it?
Yeah, that crazy cat eater.
Yeah, that was just crazy. A squirrel? Well, that's different. There's people that eat squirrels. You know, I personally wouldn't do it, but there are people that eat squirrels, right? So they could be considered
squirrel, raccoon, and possum. You're right.
They could be considered game. I'm talking about cats and dogs that are domesticated animal lovers, right? You don't want to fuck with them things. Like if somebody's seeing someone on Instagram eating a fucking squirrel, that happens all the time. I'm sure. Right, as long as it's not a pet squirrel, right? Somebody's legitimately hunting or whatever. But a cat or a dog, no.
Yeah, right. Some little kid comes out. Where's Nutty? What happened to Nutty? Some guy ate Nutty. He'd have to get dealt with. That would be cool.
Yeah, if it's some kid's pet squirrel, you know.
Yeah.
But no one's gonna hunt a pet squirrel. They're gonna hunt squirrels out in the woods and shit like that. Because there are people that do eat squirrels, right? Like. No, I wouldn't, but there are people that do that. But a cat and a dog? No, I'm sorry. There's no excuse for killing dogs and cats and eating them.
No, nope. Fucking gross, man. That's why I said, like, unless you're a savage and you're from a savage land.
Yeah, that's all they know. That's why people should stay in their own areas because it's totally foreign. Especially when you bring all these are not the best people from these societies also. These are the people that could not survive in these societies and get pushed into other places and cause havoc.
Or they've even been let out of a mental hospital or a jail or something. That's right.
Yeah, most of them, a lot of them were let out of asylums and shipped.
Not going to be your local successful business owner, that's for sure.
No, and then there's some decent people who are misplaced because of war, because of bombings and shit. There's all different people that come, but we don't need any. We could deal with our own criminals. We don't need anybody else coming here. We got to deal with our own crazies and our own criminals. We don't want to deal with others.
Seal it the fuck up. Experiment over. Seal it the fuck up.
Yeah, there's no need for. We have grocery stores in every corner, ain't it? There's grocery stores everywhere where you can buy any kind of meat, anything you want, right? Like, the only people that won't work for is maybe somebody living up in Canada, way up in the mountains, maybe, right? And they got to eat off the land and hunt, but or somewhere in Alaska, or if you're out in the woods and that's it. But any little town has stores where you can buy hamburg, fucking all kinds of shit. So I don't think that you really need to do that. You know, that's only the mountain people up in like woodsy regions or live off the land type people. They'll be out there hunting and fishing and all that shit. This song, I remember this song, Rock Down to Electric Avenue.
Yeah, man, this is a fucking jam from when we were kids, Eddie Grant. But yeah, I was just saying, bro, lock down the fucking country, immigration experimentation over. We're, we got our black brothers and sisters. We got our Spanish brothers and sisters. We all get along regardless of what the government says. We're good. We don't need people from other cultures that don't agree with us, that don't go by our fucking rules.
No.
None of that there. Fucking lock it the fuck down. Close the fucking gate. We'll all be good. We'll all keep getting along. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Us people who grew up in America and stuff, just leave us be. There's a bunch of different cultures here. Leave us be and stop sending all these other people over. We got to deal with our people. We got our homeless people. We got all kinds of problems. We don't need to deal with any other ones, man. That's for sure.
That's right.
Especially, like I said, a lot of people release their asylums and send them into your countries.
Yep.
I think there's a South American country who did that to another South American country, and they were pissed. I forget which country it was.
Lori, me too, bro. Me too. I used to fucking go to the skating rink when I was little. I started going to the skating rink when I was like 3. Go ahead, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, these are all skating rink songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all skating rinks.
I loved the skating rink when I was a kid. We'd all hang out there, meet up there, talk to girls, play video games and shit. I loved that, man. I loved it.
Yeah, we had United Skates of America. That's what we had.
Hell yeah, bro. You spend an extra $2, get you some speed skates.
Well, I was never a skater. I never skated. Cool. I hung out there, though.
That's cool. I did the fucking shuffle skates. I did the slow skate. I did all that shit, man.
I was terrible at it. Man, I was terrible at it.
Yeah, like I said, I started early.
I would just hang out there and, bullshit with everybody and stuff like that. But I never would skate because I was terrible at it. So
we can see you, yes.
That's the only reason why I did not skate. But I used to hang out at them,
Yeah, dude, so much fun. So much fun. Great place to hang out. Great fucking place to hang out. Good music, good friends.
Yeah, check out my statue of Lazarus if you want, right there.
Lori says the lock-ins. My dad wouldn't. Well, that's a good dad because I remember all the girls that got finger banged at the fucking lock-in to sleepovers, dude. I'm just saying, we're all grown up. It's after midnight, right? We're being real. Fucking all the girls. I mean, not all of them, but the finger banged at the fucking doubt about it.
I never went to one, but I remember in 8th grade them having a few like lock-in sleepovers at them. I never was. Well, I wasn't allowed at them anyways. I would get in trouble in school. But even if I wasn't allowed, I don't think I would go because I wasn't a skater. I would just go and hang out, right? But I don't think I would stay at the lock-in though.
Bro, I'm like a ninja, dude. I just actually flicked a fly.
Really nice.
And got the motherfucker. I'm like a ninja. As stoned as I am right now, that's like a fucking miracle.
Danielson, wax on, wax off, wash the car.
Yeah, man. I actually got one. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like hole in one right now. Maybe I should go fucking shoot some golf or something, right?
Yeah, ain't it? What year did that come out? Karate Kid, 84, 85?
Oh, the first one. Let's look that up, bro.
85,
Because I saw this. I didn't see the first one in the theater, but I saw the second one, and I want to say like 6.
Yeah, I didn't see any of them in the theaters. I seen them when they came out on HBO or on
The first one was 84. The first one was 84.
Yeah,
And the second one. Okay, so I was 7. I was 7. The second one came out in 86.
All right, yeah, I was 6 and 7 then, 5 and 7. I remember going to watch that. I was a little kid, little kid. My mother's friend lived off of Manton Avenue, not far from where I'm from now. And we went and watched it over there. My brother was real little, so I don't think he went. He stayed with my father. But me and my mother went to her girlfriend's house, and I would play with her kids, hang with her kids. And we watched Karate Kid. I remember going back to school after Karate Kid, and every little kid at school was into karate now, right? And they all said they learned karate from Karate Kid. I'll never forget it. So many kids in my class would be like, I know karate now. I'm like, well, how do you know karate? You never took it. I watched Karate Kid. They do the stupid crane kick. It was so I'm like, that doesn't mean you know karate.
Everybody knew karate after that, bro. Just like, go ahead.
No, he said he did the same thing as waxing on and waxing off. And all
yeah, for sure, bro. We did the same thing when we saw Breakin'. I saw Breakin' 1 and 2 in the theater. My parents took me because I used to love to break dance when I was a little kid. All the people around me were break dancing and shit, and I thought it was great. And I remember in the theater, people were break dancing, literally in the theater. It always. I also saw The Last Dragon in the theater, and whenever I see The Last Dragon and the people have the boom boxes and they're dancing in the aisle, that reminds me of when I was a little kid and went to see Breakin' because they were doing the same shit. Bro, there was people wearing the Michael Jackson glove and shit. Right?
I can imagine. Breakdancing was big back then when we were little like that. I remember we had a George J. West elementary school that went to 6th grade. And all the black kids, right? Because we went to school with Italians and blacks and all shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So the black kids would always put the fucking the cardboard on the ground, right?
Yep.
And they'd be fucking spinning and break dancing and shit. And all the heavy metal kids would be watching them break dance and shit. We were like the younger grades, right? But man, that was some fucking crazy shit. One kid could spin on his shoulder, like he would spin he would spin on his fucking shoulder. And then the Asian kids got into the break dance and they were good at it, man.
Very good at it, yeah, because they're small and light.
Yeah, my friends were all proud of these Laos Pride kids, right? They were fucking. These kids were breakdancing fucking masters, man. All Laotian kids, and man, were they good at breakdancing, dude. R.I.P. to my boy EK and little Tony, man. Let me tell you, those kids would fucking spin on their head and shit. I'm like, how don't you have a headache after that? Your head's not hurting you? He's like, nah, Nikki, nah. I'm like, bullshit, man. Your head's got to be killing you. But nah, man, these little motherfuckers could move. He would do that backspin and keep spinning.
Yeah.
Like maybe like 7 or 8 times he would spin around.
Yep.
I'm like, holy shit. Right?
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
And they also said you had to know what kind of clothes to wear too. That would go easier on the that would make them go faster on the cardboard. Like they knew what clothes, like what kind of clothes to wear.
Yeah, and it's just like when you like learn to glide and shit like that, which came a little bit after breakdancing, but it's still very much part of it now. You take your shoe soles, you fucking rough them up a little bit so they be a little softer and a little slipperier like around the heel and the toe.
Wait, what slide? Electric slide? The electric slide?
No, when you glide, it
What
looks like you're floating. Like you move sideways and back and forth and around in circles, kind of like with your just pushing and shuffling your feet.
Yeah, I never seen it. I don't know what that is.
I can find a video. Hold on, I'll find a video.
Yeah, I remember breakdancing. Like I said, I used to see all the kids do it in school. If Spliffy was in here, he would, as he went to my school in Providence. Spliffy was at, and he remembers the kids breakdancing and shit too. That was a crazy, fun school to go to. George J. West. It was an old high school that was turned to an elementary school. So we had kindergarten to 6th grade there. We got to go on recess and hang with all the older kids, and a lot of my cousins were the older kids. I would hang with all the 5th and 6th graders when I was in like 1st grade. I felt like I was like the close. Like, oh, how cool I am! I get to hang with all the older kids. This is gliding.
This is I can do this for. I can actually do this. So it's kind of funny. I'm showing you, teaching you what gliding is, but this is gliding. Watch the feet. It makes it look like you're kind of like floating.
Wow.
Sliding around.
I've seen that done before, but not in person. Wow, look at that.
I got you. He's doing it slow so you can see the moves. It's supposed to be done a little bit faster than that. Let's see if we can find some other ones. Yeah, he's doing it slow too to show you how to do it. That's why I said it's just shuffling and pushing and dragging your feet.
Sort of like moonwalking and like similar, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Wow, that's tap. What was he doing? Holy shit, look at that.
All right, so you're going to push and you're going to want it out, right? So it looks like, that's called just using your weight to drag and
so isn't that what the moonwalk is? Because Michael Jackson didn't invent that. The old black dudes from the fucking 30s did. The jazz, old black jazz.
Well, that's why I said to you, yeah, it's very similar to that. But you're not, the moonwalk is only one motion going straight backwards, right? When you glide, you're going sideways, diagonal, going in circles.
But it's almost the same thing, though, how you're moving your feet, though. Right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you're using more of your feet and ankles and more of your legs and stuff like that. But yes,
the fuck was he doing? Was that guy double jointed?
Oh, this guy? Yeah, he's definitely double jointed.
Wow, look at that. This is like the back of Afro Man. You just beat those cops up. Lemon pound cake. I shot the Afro Man. That's weird. Look at that shit. He's got to be double jointed, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Look at him. No doubt about it.
Wow, look how eventually he can bring his fucking shoulders back.
Yeah.
Holy shit. He's like an alien. Cool. He looks like a praying mantis. What the fuck? Wow. Dude, he could get out of any handcuffs probably. What the fuck? This guy's tapped. Wow. Dude, see how he could bring his arms back? This guy would be a great breakout artist in prison or something. Right?
Like, yeah, like one of those contortionists that can get into boxes.
Look how far he's got his shoulders back.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Wow. Ha ha ha. What a character.
It's wild.
He looks like he was decapitated, right? Somebody cut his arms off. He could be in a movie and you could act like he cut his arms off and he could hide his arm.
Yeah, for sure. He could pull that off.
Look at how many double joints can this guy have? His whole body's double jointed.
It fucking seems that way.
That's considered gliding.
No, that's not. No, the stuff I was showing you with the feet, that's gliding.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I got to check a few videos of that out on my own. Check it out.
Yeah, like I said, these aren't really that fast. I don't want to go back and like keep us going through. These guys are kind of showing you how it's done slow by dragging and pushing.
Why does he got
which is cool. It's a good example.
Why does he got tight jeans?
There you go. There's some more. There's a little bit more fast gliding sideways. That's cool. All right.
His tight jeans got to go. He's gonna fucking split him in that fucking outfit. Yeah. Just a little Cookie Monster jacket. Yeah, that was pretty cool with the feet thing.
Yeah, man.
I never had a problem with dancing. I can only slow dance. That's it. I can't dance. I won't even attempt to. I know how to slow dance, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah, my grandmother, one of them taught my brother and I how to slow dance properly, how to do like especially the waltz in 3/4. You know, you got to learn to dance in 3/4 to do the waltz. So she taught us slow dances. Like she also taught us like how to do the Charleston and like a lot of like really old school dances.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, so we used to have fun dancing with our grandma. That's how my brother and I got into that. Really, when we were really little, she used to dance with us and teach us all that stuff. And then, like I said, we were surrounded by people that were breakdancing, and I just really, really got into it, man, like right away.
How old were you when you first got into the breakdancing?
Like 4.
All right, so you guys are mad little.
So yeah, my mom and my dad would take me to the skating rink when I was starting at 3 years old. I was skate. I remember those old skates we had when we were little kids that they were just like metal frames that went on your shoes. And they strapped.
Yeah. You had to strap your shoes in on them. Well, sort of like skis almost.
Yeah, they just put it right on the bottom of your shoes. They strapped over your shoes, and that's what they got. That's what I started skating in, roller skating. Yeah,
I had them before. I never used them, but I had them. What you're talking about, I had them.
Yeah, that's cool. That's I knew you would. We're the same age. I knew you'd remember that. Yeah.
I know just what you're talking about.
But yeah, so I started dancing young, man. I've always been into music and stuff, you know that, and all that kind of thing.
My aunt wanted me to take tap dancing. I wish I would have. My aunt wanted me to take it when I was younger, and I didn't want to do it. I
didn't do that either. One of my aunts taught at a dance studio and always tried to get me to go there, and I just never wanted a part of learning any of those like jazz or ballet or tap. I was like, I'm good. You know, I enjoyed doing like the breakdancing had like a little bit of the street to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was cool.
I like tap dancing. I actually like watching tap dancing. Sammy Davis Jr. What's his name? Brendan Hines. Yeah,
Fred Astaire. He's fucking singing in the rain.
Singing in the rain. That's one of the best tap dancings ever, right there. Singing to the glorious feeling. I'm ready for love. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I used to. I didn't just agree. I was saying, I never wanted to learn it. Is all. I never wanted to like.
I never did either. But I was offered it, and I didn't either. But when I got older, I said, you know what? I like tap dancing. I should have learned it.
You should do it now. You go meet people.
You got a better chance of seeing Muhammad and Jesus on your front lawn, breaking bread to the Greater Israel Project. No way. I wish I would have done it when I was younger and stuck with it, and it would have been like a little like hobby or whatever.
Yeah. You go down and get you some fucking tango lessons, bro. Start doing some tangos.
Yeah, that's my buddy there. People give her a sub. She's got a channel. She does content. My buddy from Cali. Baby Love Substance. It's going down, sis.
Oh, man.
Let's just talk about breakdancing and shit. Did you, she's around our age, maybe a little younger, but you do breakdancing, Baby Love? Well, she's from California. Like with all the, like the Cholo gangsters and shit like that.
Yeah.
Out in Cali. Breakdancing didn't start out in California.
I mean, I don't know. It has just as much chance of breaking out in New York and stuff at the same time. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. I'll look it
maybe up. Maybe the Bronx, but what's his name? Big Daddy Smooth or whatever the fuck his name is. What the fuck were their names? They started in the Bronx, the hip hop. Honeybee, you're the one.
South Bronx, just like rap. Yep.
South Bronx. All right. So
it said it rose alongside the rise of hip hop culture. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I remember when I was in school as a kid, the older kids would do it. Like my cousins weren't into it, but their friends were.
It says white kids, black kids, and Latino youths hung out together and started putting together moves that each knew from martial arts, gymnastics, and dance. I love that. That's American as fuck.
Nice.
That's American as fuck right there. That's like jazz music, bro. I love that.
There's no swastikas?
No, dude.
No, shit. Then I'm not interested. Interested.
No, not in breakdancing. I'm sure the Fuhrer was probably a great break dancer.
He was.
He's with the best of them.
He started breakdancing in Berlin back in '34. I seen it. I seen his first time he ever tried to breakdance. He used his cardboard from it was wet cardboard, and he embarrassed himself, and he failed his first time. Second time, it was a fucking hit. He actually got a call from Big Daddy Kane. The rest is fucking in hip hop history. I'm done with it. I can tap dance while I'm sitting. Really, Dave? While I'm sitting. Yeah, but you got to make
good rhythm in his feet as long as he's sitting down, man.
But it's got to actually sound like music, like Sammy Davis Jr., Fred Astaire, those guys, right? Like you got to fucking I could tap my feet too, but it's got to be a tune, is what I'm saying. Gene Kelly. Yeah, those are all the old.
She was the one that was famous for dancing with Fred Astaire, and we were talking about Fred Astaire, I think, before you came in here.
Yeah, Fred Astaire.
Yeah.
Singing in the rain. Singing in the rain. What a beautiful feeling. That's a great song. I heard the judge and half man a share attorney fees. That's bullshit. They kicked his door in. They should pay for it. And those people who took him to court should pay for it. They lost.
That's right.
You know, it doesn't matter that he's like you perceive as some rich guy, right? You took him to court on some bullshit, and you lost.
And can we add to that it should be especially true in this case, since the side that lost is the fucking state.
Exactly. So leave the guy alone. You should be paying for his shit.
That's right.
You know, you
lost. You're the state. Shit. You're the local cops. The what county, fucking state,
Adams County Sheriff Department. Adams County Sheriff Department.
There you go. So yeah, you lost. You owe. You're not even just like a regular business or a dude. You know what I mean? You're funded by the government. You pay. You lost. You fucked up. You did wrong.
All those cops took the stand and they're like, listen, every time I go to a call, they all talk about lemon pound cake. I can't do my job no more. Every time I go somewhere, all I hear is lemon pound cake. Dude, you're not getting beat up. You're not getting attacked, right? Like, it's your own. Like, well, so what? They call you lemon pound cake. Oh, feed into it. Sell lemon pound cake, right? Or just shut the fuck up. Maybe you should have been looking at the pound cake and he wouldn't have had that joke.
Yeah, right. Shouldn't have fucking drove through the man's gate and kicked his door in with his family at home. Scumbags.
Well, they opened the door the wrong way. They didn't know how to open the gate. They opened the gate the totally opposite way and broke his gate. Right? They don't even know how a gate fucking opens.
They must have been the ones that fucking crushed that lady in the city we saw earlier.
Yeah, just incompetent fucking morons. They probably just wanted to go there and steal shit. And a lot of cops do that. They find people people got money that live in their town or a famous person. They go through the house. They pick through that shit, steal rings. So my house got raided. All of a sudden, I couldn't find my colada ring no more. It's like, oh, where's my colada ring? My house just got raided and a gold ring disappeared. I wonder who grabbed that and put it in their fucking pocket. Fucking pisses me off. You shouldn't do that, right? Like, you don't steal going into people's homes as a cop.
Oh no, you'll know. I agree with you. I'll just start ranting. I fucking hate them.
Yeah, it's bad. There's a good body cam out there. Body footage of cops, like 10 of them all talking and be like, yeah, you want this, robbing people's houses. Literally going through people's shit, stealing while the people are downstairs going, my lawyer's on the phone, you need a warrant. And these cops are just like stealing fucking headphones, gold rings, money, you name it. It's like, come on. Why do you gotta rob people? Like, look at that scumbag Michael Dowd, A. Leto's friend. He bragged about robbing 20 grand from some family. Like, he stole the money right up from their noses.
Yeah.
Like the
old lady who's fucking missing her money. He could have just gave it back to her. Instead, he kept it. He didn't even need it. He was already making crazy cash.
Hell yeah. Dude, even if I needed the money, there's no way I could sleep at night knowing I took 20 grand off some old woman. No way. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
Her fucking savings, right, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you? Not that it's not wrong anyway, but it's doubly so when you know that that's what she's living on.
Well, I would know God would punish me really bad for that, and I couldn't live with myself. There's no way I could do that to some old person. Man.
Well, all the people that have robbed an old lady, please raise their hand.
Yeah, who's gonna raise their hand on that? Right?
So I say some things you just don't want on your fucking resume, man. Whether you believe in certain things or not, you don't want to have to be the one that has to raise your hand on some fuck shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And when that's one of them.
Well, yeah, and unlike Loman, my resume will clearly state that I do not know what penis tastes like. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. You know what? I really believe he's fighting he's like a closeted dude because all the protection, and know what else I'm getting worried about? The kiddie porn stuff and all that. He's always projecting that on all those guys. He blamed like 20 people already for having kiddie porn and bestiality, right? And when he lies and says, all right, this one said, like he said that I said that's I think John Gotti and someone else, Lee Cole, have kiddie porn, which I never said in my life, right? I wouldn't say such a stupid thing about Lee, even though I'm not fond of Lee. I don't think he has kiddie porn. That's disgusting. No, what I say that about John Gotti. The guy never had kiddie porn. What the fuck?
Well, that's just
My
Who the
point
fuck
is,
would say something
my
dumb?
point is,
That's
he's
dumb.
always making weird shit up, and it always revolves around that kind of kiddie CP, right? And it's just like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it always that with you? You know, and it makes me think, right? And when he actually said this. He said that Jared Ham sent him that, right? And I'm like, why didn't you call the FBI?
Well, that's the problem that I have with it. If somebody sends you something, then you would have a case that was open, or you could prove you had paperwork because you immediately called the fucking cops and told them that somebody had access to the
He lied. That's a terrible thing
Yeah.
to say about somebody. He lied and said Jared Ham sent him kiddie porn and bestiality. All right, then why don't you call the feds, motherfucker? Call the cops, local police, have them come in your house and do whatever they do to trace and all that, right? Like, why don't you do that?
Yeah.
Because you're lying. And why are you always lying about weird, creepy shit like that? What a sick fucks, man. These people are. Sick people, man. But I got some classic videos going to come out this week. I get under my ban in a few days. I'm still on ban. I had like a 7-day ban 4 days ago or something, 3 days ago.
Honeybee, I don't think so. I don't remember ever putting together a list of banned words.
Yeah, that's Google, Honeybee. There's certain words that you cannot use. Google determines that. That's on everybody's channel. No matter where you go, Google determines what can be said.
Good old America.
Yeah, ain't it? No free speech.
Nope, not on YouTube. That's a joke. YouTube's wholly un-American anymore.
Oh, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Right? Like, disgusting.
Were you ready to hop into a movie, my friend?
Yeah. There it is. Everybody, go leave a message and hit the like button. I'll see you over on Rumble. Come over and watch us. What is it again?
Saving Silverman.
Saving Silverman with us. All right, later.
All right, man. I'll see you in a minute. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. This is a fucking hilarious movie. If you've not seen Saving Silverman, you've got to watch this tonight with us. Like, you got to. If you have seen it, you know how funny it is, and I'm sure you're looking forward to watching it with us, and we're looking forward to seeing you there. I just put the link in the chat. It's also in the description of this video, community tab, so you can find the link anywhere. If you're in the chat or if you're just outside listening, you can grab the link. We'll be over there in just a minute. Refresh the page once or twice. It might take a second to pop up, but we will be there in a moment. Thanks to everybody that came through. Great show. Always funny people and always a good time. We always look forward to seeing you. Please click the like button on your way out if you have not done so already. Leave a comment maybe about the weirdest stuff you saw tonight, one of the articles that tripped you out, maybe something you have something to say about. We will reply. If you're over on Rumble, give us a sub, huh? Give us a like and a sub. Leave a comment over there. Either way, we will be over on Rumble in just a minute. Click that link, you guys. We'll see you over in a